we've just come up with our new baby, that is the dog insurance.
Oh, let's talk about that.
Dog
so
insurance.
If I have my pet.
Yes.
You
can have your pets insured.
What did you think about us just a little bit? Let's imagine someone has the best legs, someone has the best face.
I believe the sky is the limit.
Okay.
We are still researching.
Okay.
We are yet to come up with that one.
Okay. Insurance is not for only the adults, not only for the sick, not for only those who have the money, but you too can insure your own body, your own self. Get insurance right now. Don't say we didn't say, don't say we did not warn you.
We are Be Known Media Group, connecting you.
Some of you put trust in dogs, trust in askaris. When a dog cannot see or an askari cannot see, insurance is there.
Kimanyi okulanga business oba ebyamaguzi byo oba services zo kiyamba business y'okumanyika business wemanyika bakasoma bajettanira manyisa abantu byokola leero olina omukolo omusomo oba semina gy'otegese nga weetaaga bannamawulire okuva ku radio tv empapula z'amawulire ne digital media kubira ba Be Known Media Group oyagala kulanga business yo ku mikutu egy'enjawulo ba Be Known Media Group webali oyagala kulakulanya talanta yo kubira Be Known Media Group gwayagala okukolera akalango ku radio oba tv kubira ba Be Known Media Group oli munabyabufuzi oyagala kutuusa baka bweri gwa lonzi kubira ba Be Known Media Group kubanga Be Known Media Group webali okumanyisa abantu business yo esimu noti 755825 oba noti 394 oba weereza email ku beknown.bkmg@gmail.com oba ku www.beknownmediagroup.co.ug. Be Known Media Group, connecting you.
We have a group that is called Be Known Media Group. They are heading the media team that is covering this conference here. Thank you so much for giving us the visibility and the publicity for this conference.
We are Be Known Media Group, connecting you.
Be Known Media Group is a marketing agency that wants you to be known by the world. Well, that is our core motto, and that's why we strive and make sure that your product, your talent, or maybe your organization or service is known by all. And well, knowing that we work with the best of the best, we took a round to just chit-chat with a few of the individuals that we work with Be Known Media Group. My name is Anyokorit Christine, or let's say you can call me Corey, the host, and this time around I went to Swico, and joining me is one of those who has stood the test of time and said we know insurance because they are the statewide insurance company in Uganda, leading all the motorists. When I say insurance, you definitely understand. It could be a boda, it could be a car. They've got you sorted. Let me let him introduce himself.
My name is Simbarona Davis. I work as a supervisor in the marketing department for Statewide Insurance Company Limited.
Well, when you hear Swico in the streets, we've been there, done that. I must say I have heard about Swico ever since I was younger. I used to hear the stories with my dad, my uncles, my aunties, you know, but probably someone does not really know the roots, the background of Swico. Can you give us a brief highlight on that?
The brief highlight about Swico, Statewide Insurance Company Limited was incorporated in Uganda in the year 1982. Meaning that we've been in operations for 43 years.
Wow.
It is one of the insurance companies that is owned by indigenous Ugandans. It was started by the late former mayor of Kampala, Honorable John Sebana Kizito, and the late Patrick Achiwanuka. And we are still lucky that we are having one of the pioneers of Statewide Insurance Company, Joseph William Chiwanuka. So the three sat together and came up with an initiative of opening an insurance company, and this is what we are seeing today, Statewide Insurance Company Limited. And the name sounds, as the name sounds, Statewide Insurance Company has branches all over Uganda. We are in the east, we are in the north, we are in the center, and in the west. We are well represented. If you want insurance services, mainly general, because you see insurance is categorized into two. We have life assurance and general insurance. Statewide Insurance Company is a general insurance company.
Okay.
Once you hear about insurance, think about Swico. Once you hear about Swico, think about insurance.
Okay.
That is Settlement Insurance Company Limited.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I love the way you've broken it down. You're saying there's life insurance and
Yeah.
there's...
General insurance.
So if someone just in a layman language, if you
Yeah.
have to differentiate the two, how would you best do it?
Life assurance is basically with things to do with the natural cause,
Okay.
and general insurance is anything to do with the accidental.
Okay.
Life is natural,
Yes.
and general is accidental.
Well, with all the 40 years and more still
Yeah.
counting, so much is changing.
Yeah.
The digital world is taking over.
Yeah.
You know, so how has Swico actually felt the pinch of the change of digital from normal traditional insurance?
I believe as the world is running away from manual and running things the way it used to, digitalizing insurance make things move faster.
Yes.
We are trying to curb the vice of having duplicate stickers and
Yes.
duplicate insurance. With the technology, everything is perfect. Once you order for say 10 stickers, you're going to get 10 original stickers digitally.
Yes.
But when you go manual, you find that a lot of fake stickers have been on the market, and this makes the insurance company to lose revenue, Uganda Revenue Authority to lose revenue, and the end user, the one who takes the stick or the third party,
Yeah.
ends up getting something that is forged, and in the end, if an accident occurs, he or she is not going to be helped.
Okay.
If it is digitally printed, it is going to help someone who takes it, very knowing that it takes something that has been original from the source.
Okay.
Yeah.
And well, now for someone who probably is listening to this for the first time,
Yeah.
you know, what are these stickers really about? Because 1 minute I've heard that now you can just have your sticker,
Yeah.
you know, with you on your
Yeah.
phone. You don't really have to put it on the car.
Yeah.
So for someone who is watching us now and wants to know more about it, they may think, bafera, you know.
Mainly, third-party insurance
Yes.
is meant to help people who walk on the road, the pedestrians,
Yeah.
or the people you carry along with in your vehicle
Yeah.
that are not related to you. Let's assume you're driving a vehicle along Kampala Road
Yeah.
and accidentally knock down someone. Government realized some time back that many people languish in the hospital, Semulago, Mengo, without anyone to render any assistance.
Yeah.
So they came up with a system that all vehicle drivers or owners ought to buy a statutory sticker. That is a statutory requirement for you to be on the road, that if you endanger or you knock down someone, you find someone's leg has been broken, the ribs are broken, or injured, or even died,
Yes.
the person the victim does not face any challenge with getting medication, because at times you find someone has been injured and does not have the money to afford the necessary medical facility. So with this one, if you get an accident, you just quote the sticker of that vehicle.
Okay.
You approach police to get a police report or the reference. You come to the insurance, you report that on such and such a day I got involved in an accident, or my relative got involved in an accident and she or he sustained such and such injuries.
Yeah.
In the medical bills we've spent so much.
Okay.
Insurance is supposed to refund that money. Yes, that is the use of the sticker.
Yes.
Or at times you might find that you've been driving and maybe your vehicle has rolled, but you were carrying people, like you see taxi, buses and coaster, or even trucks, and you find some people cannot afford to take care of themselves medically. So what they do, they can find help from maybe relatives or well-wishers, and thereafter insurance is going to refund that money.
Okay.
If at all you find yourself in a situation where the sticker was fake, insurance is not going to help you.
Okay.
So all we are trying to do with digital stickers is to streamline the system, to see that we do away with the fake stickers, we get originals to help us as we help the public.
Okay, now the public, someone would definitely want to know what's the process.
The process.
Where do I begin from? What if I
Yes.
don't have the gadget? What if I cannot handle the
Now, if you
smartphone
don't
or
have the gadget, normally what we do, we have our phones.
Yes.
We normally do it on our phone. You initiate. If it's Airtel, you will press *185 *7 *6 hash. Then it will direct you. If you have money on your phone,
Yes.
you put in the number plate. The system will give you the exact amount you're supposed to pay, and upon payment of that money, they are going to send you a link. It is that link that you touch in, and the sticker will come automatically. If you do not have a smartphone, we can print for you a paper which you present to the traffic police or anyone that handles that to see that your vehicle is roadworthy. It is supposed to be on the road because it has paid for that sticker.
And I must say, this new system is amazing because
amazing.
We all know at least you have insurance of all your history, not with these papers like the ones I'm actually holding. But then looking at, away from motorists, what else does Swissco do?
Away from motor third party, State Road Insurance Company has got quite a lot of products, like 28 of them, where we have under motor, we have motor comprehensive, where we insure private vehicles against any accidental damage. It can be fire, it can be overrolling or turning, it can be windscreen breakage, it can be accidental impact, or any form of accident that occurs on the vehicle. We have motor comprehensive, that is under motor commercial, where we insure trucks, pickups, buses, omnibus, coasters, trucks, among others. Then we have motor tractor for the people that operate tractors, those ones that are on the road and others that are used for agricultural purposes. You find them in the garden. We also have that. From there, we have fire insurance for the buildings, for schools, hospitals, arcades, churches, among others. And under fire, there are risks associated under fire, where we have floods, we have impact, malicious damage, among others. From there, we have house owners and householders. House owners, that is the building, and holders, the items that are found therein. If they may be burnt by electricity or any form of accident, or they are destroyed by submerging water, they ought to be compensated. We have burglary. That is 50.
Oh, that's a lot now.
Yes, we have a lot of burglars that forcefully enter into our houses and take our items. So burglary caters for that. Then
so that means even my TV. I can insure my TV,
you can insure your TV, your radio, your phone. You can insure your bed, your mattress, among others. Then we have what we call fidelity guarantee. Fidelity guarantee. Infidelity is lack of trust. Fidelity is trust. I've trusted you to be in a position where you keep money for me or valuables, and you've decided to act otherwise. You run away with my money or valuables. So infidelity, those people that entrust others with their valuables don't have to create any fear. Let them come to State Road Insurance Company. We insure. Upon theft or the misconduct of that person, we can help you recover your money or any valuables that have been taken, so long as you provide us with the details. You've reported to the police, a termination letter, or if the thief has been caught, maybe has been put into the prison, we can begin from there to compensate.
When you say the infidelity, I was thinking about boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife.
That is different. Now we are professional, running in office, in any position of responsibility. Then talk about cash in transit. You see vehicles, bullion vans, carrying money from the premises to the bank, from the bank to the premises, or you go over the counter and cashiers are collecting money on behalf of the owner of the business. At the end of the day, one can decide to run away with all the money that has been sold in the day. That is cash in transit. Or you can send the cashier to withdraw money to come and pay the employees, and she or he decides to run with the money. So we ensure that. Someone can come, maybe a burglar, and break into the office or the shop or business house and run away with the money. We still have you covered under cash in transit or money insurance. We have what we call professional indemnity. The professionals normally error. To error is to human. You find a lawyer has filed wrongly the returns of the company, and the company has lost a lot of money. So in that way, we shall help you in case they've sued against your company, and you're supposed to compensate the principal such amount of money. You come to State Road Insurance Company. You've heard of doctors who operate on patients and leave, say, the tools they use in operation.
Especially
they leave,
the women.
yes, they leave
surgery.
cottony,
Oh, yeah.
they leave the pair of scissors and other equipment.
Yeah.
And after a day or two, you find that someone is going into a lot of excruciating pain and he has to undergo another operation, which is likely to cost a lot of money. Normally what they do, they will sue the hospital or the medical facility for the damage, and the court may award a lot of money to be compensated to the victim. Normally what we do is to insure the medical facility with all the practitioners that are there, provided you provide us with academic qualification to confirm that we are dealing with the right people. That is professional indemnity. We have what we call public liability. We hear about gatherings of music, people going to have fun, and at times accidents normally occur. In such scenarios, Statutory Insurance Company provides cover to such events, that in case of any eventualities, people don't have to lose their loved ones, they don't have to suffer with permanent incapacitation. We normally provide that kind of cover. We have what we call workers' compensation.
Oh, talk about that.
Yes, workers' compensation is that insurance that insures the employees while they are at their work or during their course of work. From when you leave your premises, during the days you carry on the activities, up to when you get back home from work. So normally you provide us with a list of the employees and their positions. You provide us with their salaries, because it is against which we compute premium to be paid. So many people have incurred injuries or sustained injuries which are temporal, permanent, or even have resulted into death, and you find you've been the breadwinner. Your family is going to suffer because of the loss of a loved one and at the same time a breadwinner. Normally we insure that kind of class to see that people don't have to suffer. In case of an eventuality or death, we shall compute 60 months earnings of that individual and we give it to the family to look after the loved ones. We have what we call a group person accident. It is an extension of workers' compensation. Workers' compensation is a 12-hour policy. Group person accident is a 24-hour cover. So it will cover you 24 hours, 7 days of the week, 365 days of the year. You are covered everywhere you are. With workers, it covers you for 12 hours. But with the GPA, 24 hours. Then we do bonds.
Oh, bonds.
Bonds, where we have BD bonds, performance bonds, advance payment bonds, retention guarantee, RCTG regional transit bonds. We have CB6 or warehouse bond, among others. We normally do it very well. With performance, you find that they are contractors who are hired by the principal owners of the work to execute the contract on behalf of the principal. And should you fail to perform, then Statutory Insurance Company, who stood in as the surety, is going to come in and compensate to help the principal not to lose that amount of money. At times, once someone has been awarded a contract, they may fail to raise money to start on the project. Normally, they are advanced money by the owner of the project. Someone can be given $1 billion, 20 billion, that it can be government. And upon getting that money, someone disappears. To avoid such incidents, we stand in as surety, provided you fulfilled all the requirements. And in case you advanced money and you run away, Statutory Insurance Company is going to help you recover that money. With bid bond, with bids, normally we prepare to get service providers ahead of a contract being awarded. So with a bid, all the bidders that are likely to partake in the performance of such execution of such an activity all bring in their bids, and we award the best of the best, the best of the best, or the best bidder. Should that bidder fail to execute the work that has been given to him, it will require us to raise more money to see that we bring in more bids. To avoid that, every bidder who comes in to seek for bid bond is supposed to pay for a certain amount of money. We collect that money such that in case there is failure for execution in future, it is this money that the principal is going to use to call for another
Bid,
That is bid bond. We will normally provide that one. Retention guarantee. After execution of a contract, there is money that is left behind as you maintain the works that have been done by the company or the contractor. During that period, you might find that there are going to be some inefficiencies or there are going to be some weaker points on the project. Assume a situation, you constructed this building and you've submitted it to the owner. But after 12 years, 12 months, some leakages have started to show.
Yes.
This money is the one they use to repair the defects that are seen in a period of 12 months. That is what we call the period of maintenance. So, if the contractor wants to get that money before the close of that 12 months, they normally come and provide us with a necessary document and security to guarantee them to the owner of the building that they are given that money. Should there arise any defects, SWICO will stand in for the company and recover that money. That is retention guarantee. Then away from that, we have what we call machinery breakdown. Huge factories, such that a breakdown in one section of the machinery is going to affect work of the whole factory or the whole industry. And it is going to take that industry, say 3, 4, 5, 6 days to repair the section so that works can resume. Normally what we do in such scenarios, the factory is likely to lose profits. That is what we call consequential loss. They come and buy that machinery breakdown in addition with the consequential loss, such that once such losses occur, the factory does not stand to lose. Insurance is going to cater for that. Yes? Then we have what we call contractors or risks. You find a company has been awarded some work to construct a road from Kampala to Mbarara. They normally do what we call stockpile, where they put the equipment they are going to use and the material in form of stone base, lime, cement, iron bars, among others. Let's say there is a strong rain that is going to create floods, which floods are likely to wipe away the stockpile so that the other company loses, because after collecting it and it is taken by the flood, it is a loss. What we normally do, we provide that contractors or risks to the contractors to see that their equipment, their materials they use in form of stockpile, in form of the workers' compensation for the employees and other vehicles they drive, are supposed to be given cover so that they don't stand to lose. In any form of contract that is awarded, they normally cater for this, because if there is a loss to the company, that is the contracting company, the owners are likely to lose. To avoid such losses, they run to insurance companies. That is another kind of what? Insurance. We have